Hello, kind traveler, and welcome to the Mischievous Mare. My name is Vinterbjorn, and I am your humble host and weaver of tales. Today I'll be narrating for you one of my own stories, and I do hope you enjoy. It is a short story about a wind and ice mage named Clara de Vance and her interesting adventures. He watched from the shadows, his golden eyes surveying the prey before him, his elven ears fixated on the heartbeat, and his nose following a sweet yet bitter scent of perfume. That perfume. Pungent, he thought to himself. It was burning his nose, making it hard to concentrate. The mark drew closer, and as her form became more visible, the assassin could make out her race. She was elven as he was. She wore a mage's cloak. The assassin grimaced and reached for a more subtle weapon from the pouch on his belt. Before he could retrieve it, he felt cold. She was looking right at him and chanting. Before he could react, every inch of his body, save his head, was frozen. Slowly, the female mage walked towards her would-be assassin. She looked him straight in the eyes, as the life was leaving them, and said, "Nothing personal, love. We're just in the wrong profession. Oh, and also the wrong payroll." Then she chanted some incantations, and the assassin became no more than an icy statue decorating an abandoned street. "I can't believe they sent such an amateur to try and kill me," she sighed. "I mean, honestly, the mage of ice and wind, Clara de Vance?" She looked towards her handiwork. "Well, I guess I am getting a little rusty." She smirked and then vanished with a powerful gust. 4 cloaked figures surrounding a vision pool cringed at the state of their ill-fated assassin. "What is our next step?" asked one of the figures in a hushed, raspy whisper. "We shall continue to observe her," said another in a more commanding tone. "She seems to have become careless as of late." "Is it arrogance?" questioned the third. "No, it is an overabundance of confidence. Maybe we should show her we are serious," stated the fourth, disgruntled and contemptuous. A silence filled the room as all those present contemplated this idea. "No," said the second. He began to circle the others. "We do not need to get involved with her just yet." "Then what shall we do?" asked the fourth. "Maybe we should test her," added the first, smirking deviously under the cloak. "What do you have in mind?" the other 3 asked, eager to hear. All of the cloaked figures huddled together as the first spoke of the plan. Cackling, the 4 went their separate ways to begin preparation. Primping in front of her mirror, Clara was about to visit one of her consorts and indulge in her favorite vices. Her massive, rustic mansion vanished as she left, mumbling an incantation under her breath. Clara smiled to herself and entered her carriage. All of her belongings were enchanted, and so the carriage moved with no horse or driver to guide it. She simply spoke the name of her consort, and off it went. "It's been much too calm for me lately. What are those old fools up to?" Clara wondered to herself. As she pondered this question, the carriage stopped. "Still 3 miles away." Clara cautiously peeked out the windows. She saw that the carriage had been surrounded by 7 assassins in all. Oh, good. More of them. I knew it had been too calm. I'm going to be late for my little lustful excursion. She stepped out of the carriage. Let's get this over with. I have a woman waiting for me, and I should hate to find that she started without me. The assassins reached for their weapons, but before they could grip them, Clara had sealed them in ice globes. She then used her wind magic to instantly remove all oxygen from the spheres, causing the assassins to violently explode, decorating the ice with crimson. Clara looked over her handiwork and saw that one assassin had not been killed. There was a hole melted in the back of the globe. Oh, a fire mage. Very impressive, Clara scoffed. The mage stayed silent, quietly analyzing her. You see, many mages believe wind and ice are useless against fire. They are right about ice. She pointed towards the assassin. Wind, you see, can render fire utterly useless. The fire mage smiled tauntingly and began to cast a spell, but nothing. You see, said Clara, it is true that wind can make fire powerful, but use it to remove the oxygen from the air, and fire is not created. The assassin's face turned from confidence to terror. He knew he was about to die. I must admit, I did not expect a mage to be among these assassins, let alone a fire mage, Clara stated as she swaggered towards the now terrified mage. I may just let you live to tell your masters that I am getting very tired of their games. Fire Mage's face relaxed. He may live after all. Clara leaned down to whisper in his ear. On the other hand, they already know. There was silence. Before any reaction could be made, the assassin was no more than an icy statue. Well, that was fun, but I am late and feeling incredibly salacious. Clara boarded her carriage and continued her journey towards her consort. Going to have to be more careful. She knew that this was not the end, but for now, her vice was the only thing she was worried about. The other matters could wait till tomorrow. Thank you for listening, kind traveler, and I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will leave my Twitter link in the description below. And as always, safe travels.